In March 1944, Jamaican Benjamin Vivian Hazell was recognized for his bravery in saving the Lancaster Bomber after raiding Germany. Hazell previously resided on Eve Lane in Kingston, at which time he was employed in the lineotype department of the Gleaner Company. He flew on many combat flights, including his first flight deployment to Dusseldorf and his last to Berlin. On Hazell's lauded deployment, his aircraft bombed Wuppertal, and on its way back to base, alone in the airspace, the fighters came across enemy searchlights. In trying to avoid detection of the Lancaster, the pilot took dangerous evasive action. However, that caused the aircraft to encounter anti-aircraft fire from the Germans. The aircraft was hit, and a fire erupted by the starboard engine. After feathering the fire, it died down, so there was no reason for an extinguisher. But the Lancaster lost its height to 3,000 feet and began to go down in a heavily populated German territory. Hazell, remembering what he learned in flight training school, pulled the boost cutout control that was needed for aircrafts flying below 10,000 feet. This gave the engine a great boost and additional horsepower immediately. The bomber climbed to 15,000 feet. On landing safely back at base, the crew counted at least 87 holes in the Lancaster Bomber from anti-aircraft fire. Surprisingly, all men returned without injury. After that night, Hazell and others on the Lancaster were known as the Lucky Crew. The Lancaster was attacked another time from enemy gunfire. Smelling burning, the rear gunner fired a long burst, causing great force of the aircraft that allowed it to fly to safety. At a nearby airfield, Hazell manipulated the engine and did other mechanical work that allowed the bomber to return to a base in south of England. Hazell was awarded the DFM for skillfully and successfully completing a number of flight operations that were deployed against the Germans. He was also awarded other medals. When he completed his tour of duty, he left the squadron to teach at an officer training unit. There is no indication that he returned to live in Jamaica.